And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Here we go, we're finally back to domestic league football again after a very stop and start September and yeah, boring international break. I mean, for the Scotland fans in here, then I'm sure it would have been a very good occasion. You had a good week, but look, it's good now that the proper football's back. And what a game we've got, Hearts versus Rangers at Tynecastle, always a very tasty affair. So yeah, really looking forward to this one, and I'm really can't wait to see how it evolves. There's a lot to talk about before the game. Bear with me, guys. I do have a bit of a sore throat, a bit of the flu in a way, so my voice is a bit thingy. Then you know, it is what it is. Just bear with me. But guys, can we do as a massive favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're so close to 20,000 subscribers now. I think only like 40 or 50 away. So yeah, we're very close to hitting that big landmark. So yeah, you guys hitting the old subscribe button, the like button and all that good stuff really does help me out big time. But let's go through the team lineups as always. As I say, there's a few changes from both sides due to sort of injuries, etc. But yeah, I'm going to talk about Hearts first, the home side. They've won every single game at Tynecastle so far this season domestically. Yes, they did lose to Istanbul Beshkaya in the Europa Conference League 4-0, but domestically they've been pretty solid, and in the league, especially at Tynecastle, they've managed to get all 3 points in their games. Big incentive for them today, though. If they can beat Rangers, then they will go level on points in second place. And depending on how many goals they were to score, they could overtake Rangers this afternoon. So, yeah, there's plenty on the line there for Hearts. But the team lineup for Hearts is Gordon in goal, Smith, Nilsson, Kingsley, Cochrane, and up top there is Forrest. Kwakama Grossiglo, Devlin, Barry Mackay, Humphreys, and Shankland. As for Rangers, look, a massive boost, really. 5 points behind in the league. What was it? A few weeks ago, it almost felt a lot of Rangers fans were getting a bit sort of sick of how games were going. But look, Celtic have handed Rangers a lot. I say a lifeline, it's a bit too early to say a lifeline, but certainly got Rangers back into a closer position with just 2 points after Celtic lost to St Mirren in the last day. So yeah, it is very tight here at the moment, and Rangers will want to back that up with a big win here at probably, I would say, one of the hardest out of the Old Firm, one of the hardest sort of away grounds to go to. I think both Rangers and Celtic won't find it easy to go to Tynecastle this season. So yeah, it is going to be an interesting one. But the Rangers lineup is as follows. They can go top of the league, of course, with a win this afternoon, maybe momentarily. Celtic are playing at 3 o'clock, but there's the incentive there for Rangers. Rangers team lineup, as I touched upon at the start, it is slightly changed. McGregor comes into goal. Barisic, Ben Davies, summer signing, of course. Goldson, Tavernier at the back. In the midfield is Lundstrom, Jack, and up top is Ryan Kent, Arfield, Matondu, and Sholak. So as you can see there right away, Ben Davies is returned back from injury, and there's no Sands, which I think is a good decision there. I do like Sands, but very rash player. You know, sent off in that Champions League game, probably lucky not to be sent off in 2 or 3 games before that one. So yeah, it's quite good to see this centre-back partnership maybe try itself out. Davies is a good player. Goldson's a good player. So as I say, hopefully this is the centre-back partnership that we move with, especially if it impresses here today. Look, Matondo's not really had that many chances. His chances have been far and few between, but he's been trusted. He's been allowed to come here on that right-hand side, and hopefully he can showcase a bit more quality. You know, I was one of the guys that was so super excited about Matondu at the start of in the summer when he signed. I know it was pre-season. You take pre-season with a pinch of salt, but just felt like every single game he was playing against in terms of quality sides, whether that was West Ham, Spurs, he was just really impressive, and I thought he was the best one out of the lot in the side. So yeah, I mean, since obviously coming into the side, he's had a couple of injuries as well. But yeah, he's not really showcased that quality that we see in pre-season. But look, it's a good chance for him today to hopefully get his Rangers career going. Sholak up top there as well. Look, he's got his goal to game ratio at the moment is really good. And I think, you know, dropping him for Morelos is stupid at the time. You know, Morelos has to earn his place back in the team. And Scholak, for me, definitely the number 9 at the moment. But yeah, another big talking point there as well is Alan McGregor. Alan McGregor coming back into the starting 11 after, you know, Giovanni Van Bronckhorst went with John McLaughlin. He had an injury at the start against Napoli, was it? For the game against Napoli. So McGregor stood in. McGregor ended up saving 2 penalties. He had a really, really good game. Made some big saves despite the result. And yeah, I would agree with having McGregor in over McLaughlin for sure, because he's just a level above for me. I don't think he's the long-term answer. Well, he's not the answer really. I think Rangers need a new goalkeeper in general, but out of the two, McLaughlin and McGregor, I'll definitely be going with McGregor. The chat's pretty dead today, guys. Come on, let's get some comments down here in the live chat. What do you think the game's going to be? Who do you see winning this one? Get your score predictions down there below. Good to see Connor Duncan in here. Good to see Nelly. Good to see Christopher. Good to see Lindsay as well. Guys, come on, let's get some comments in this live chat. I know we've been away for about 2 weeks because of the international break, but let's get this going. The streams, it's the highlight of my week speaking to you guys. So yeah, let's get this live stream popping and yeah, get your score predictions down there in the live chat. We're about 8 minutes away from kickoff. We have got a double header this afternoon. We've got Celtic versus Motherwell after this one. I know a lot of Celtic fans have been saying where I've been. You know, I have been, to touch my personal life a slight bit, I have been relocating again. So, you know, there were some streams I had to be inconsistent with, but I'm all settled now and I'm ready to go. And yeah, I cannot wait to cover this one. Hearts versus Rangers. I really cannot wait for it. It's going to be a big one for both sides. And of course, both got European games coming up. Mon the Bear says, Lindsay, come on guys, let's get some score predictions down there. Troops, let's get some score predictions down there. Hit the like button, hit all that good stuff. As I say, kickoff is going underway in the next couple of minutes. Let's read through some more substitutes. I want to touch on a few players on both sides. Hearts, of course, Humphreys coming in there. I haven't heard of Keo Murtzoglu, the guy, the number 8 there in the midfield. I don't really know too much about him. But from what I've seen of Hearts so far this season, I watched the RFS game. I feel like sometimes Hearts' problem this season, despite having Lawrence Shanklin up top, who's done well, I think 6 in 12, I think he's got so far for Hearts. But yeah, for me, it's been their quality in terms of getting the ball up the park and trying to create sort of chances. I think you've got the goal scorer. Their Hearts have got, you know, Shanklin that can, if given an opportunity, he will get that goal. But I just feel from watching Hearts, especially against Istanbul, some of the Europa League games, yeah, the problem has been sometimes just getting the ball into the back of the net in certain situations, which sounds quite weird considering Lawrence Shanklin has 6 and 12, but I just feel like the ones that I've watched, especially in the Europa League, Istanbul, Zurich, it was, and even RFS to an extent. I know there was 2-0 on paper, but, you know, the first one come from a penalty, the second one was right at the end, so they didn't really kill that game off right away, Hearts. So I just feel, yeah, taking their chances will be key, and it'll be interesting to see if they can do that here today. But a lot of people were thinking, would Hearts have one eye maybe on the big game against Fiorentina on Thursday? Well, by the looks of this lineup, no, not really. I think they've went with the strongest possible. I'm not sure what's happening with Hauke at the moment. Is he back from injury? No, he's not. He's out till mid-October. Yeah, so they have gone for the strongest side possible here, Hearts, to take on Rangers. Barry Mackay, another player that I want to talk about. You know, Barry Mackay been absolutely fantastic since arriving at Hearts, and for me, outside the old firm, he's been the best player, and of course got called up to the Scotland team as well. And yeah, I think, you know, I don't like to say this to Hearts fans, but you know, if he carries on the way he's going, then he's going to get another big move. You know, whether that to be to one of the old firm sides or whether that be back down to England to try it again. I know he's been down to England, Swansea, Nottingham Forest, but it's just the nature of Scottish football. You know, you get a player that does this well that Barry Mackay is doing, then, you know, the next step is always going to be a move. But let's see Hearts fans enjoy them whilst they've got Barry Mackay, because he's honestly been fantastic. both domestically and in Europe. And I'm excited to see how he's going to be playing here today. That is all I've really got there. Let's have a look through some of the live chat. Willie Hardmeat says Liam Boyce penalty. Arsenal Spurs isn't. 2 seconds. Let me get the live chat up. And I'll answer that question. Let's go through some of the live chats. As I say, Arsenal Spurs isn't at 1930. Yeah, I don't live in the UK anymore, guys. I live in Bali in Indonesia. So the times are all in like Indonesian time. So it's like 7:30 at night right now in Bali. So that's why the times are all there in sort of weird timings. But yeah, Arsenal v Spurs is the other 12:30 kickoff. North London derby, but our main attention, of course, is going to be on Hearts versus Rangers. Ross says 2-2. Rangers 1, Hearts 0, says Matt Maloney. Ryan says 2-2 draw. Rangers are getting beat, says their Fanny Staunch Boyd. Mate, you know what? I'd hate to say it, but, I can see Rangers dropping points here today. I have no idea why. If it's anything to do with the start that Rangers have been having to the season, yeah, I could see Hearts take something from this game. But, look, hopefully I'm wrong, and this international break's come at the right time for Rangers, and hopefully they've reset. Now got some players in positions, some of the summer signings getting bedded in. So hopefully, things are up for Rangers and they can start putting in a bit more better performances, or performances worthy of winning championships and stuff like that, because that's what Rangers should be doing, really. But especially away form under Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, whether that's domestically and in Europe, it's just not been good enough. And this stadium poses a massive threat. It just does. Tynecastle is just such a tight pitch. And if you're a fan of either Rangers or Celtic, you always look at that fixture against Hearts and go, oof, it's always a tough one. They always manage to get something from Rangers and Celtic. Even though they didn't get anything from Rangers last year, they still posed. I mean, they got something at Ibrox, of course, but they haven't, they haven't done it. They've caused upsets there against Rangers and Celtic over the last few years. So hopefully, gauging on what is it. Hopefully we've got a good game. It usually is. From Glasgow to Bali, fair play, Dan, says Willie. Yeah, man. I got my feet. Nice one. This is Rangers' first time to put the pressure on Celtic. Celtic are again without Carter Vickers, their best centre-back today, as well as Starfelt, so Celtic have a tricky match. Yes, DBG, I've read into that one. Of course, Celtic have a lot of injuries at the moment. And it was apparent when not having Carter Vickers, not having Starfelt at the back for Celtic against St Mirren caused them problems. Defending in that game was all over the place, if let's be perfectly honest. But you got to back Celtic at home games. I always back Celtic and Rangers when they're at home. I always feel the away games, though, pose a bit of a threat. And it'll be interesting to see what happens here. But we are going to be covering that game later on this afternoon. So a double header here for you, ladies and gentlemen. Hearts versus Rangers is up next. Expect a high standard from Rangers, so 3-1, says John Hamilton. Thank you for being a member, my man. Why are you in Bali? A little bit of sun, no disrespect to the Glasgow people, but I don't know how you guys have that summer every single year. The summer was so bad. In terms of, there was a few hot days, but it was so cold all the time, raining and stuff like that. Yeah, I needed a bit of sun, decided to relocate just for a little bit, maybe to the end of the year or something like that. But here we go. For those of you just joining in, guys, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're so close to 20,000 subscribers. I really want to hit that today. So, yeah, please hit that big red button. Let's go through the lineups, as I said. Gordon in goal for Hearts, Smith, Nielsen, Kingsley and Cochrane at the back. In the midfield is Forrest, Keo Mertzoglu. Sorry for pronunciation on the number 8 there for Hearts. Devlin, Barry Mackay, Humphreys and Laurit Shanklin. Rangers start with McGregor in goal, Barisic, Davis, Goldson and Tavernier at the back. In the midfield is Lundstrom, Jack. Up top is Ryan Kent, Arfield, Mutondu and Antonio Sholak. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. A strong side from both of these teams, and none of them are looking towards the Champions League or Europa Conference League football in a number of days' time. A very exciting week for Rangers. Obviously going down to Anfield to take on Liverpool. What a game that's going to be in the Champions League. Rangers need to get back to winning ways in that as well. But it's Hearts next, and I think most Rangers fans would rather take the 3 points here today, against Hearts than the 3 points against Liverpool. That's just the nature of it here. Everyone wants the league title, and Rangers can't keep on dropping points in games like this, especially now they've been handed a lifeline from Celtic as they lost to St Mirren. But we're finally underway here, guys. Hearts going from left to right, Rangers going from right to left, Rangers in royal blue, Hearts in maroon. Here we go. Kingsley down that right-hand side here already. Now, it's interesting to see how Hearts will go about this game. Ball forward there again. Cleared away down that right-hand side. Are they going to be going for Rangers' throat? Nielsen seems confident. He's talking about Hearts one day being title contenders. I think that's the aim of the club at the moment. I still feel that's a little while away. But look, to bridge that gap, they need to certainly start winning matches at home against the old firm sides on a consistent basis. Here's McGregor. McGregor goes forward. Here's Ben Davies. Ben Davies gets his first touch. As I say, did get a slight injury. We haven't really seen Ben Davies since arriving from Liverpool for £4 million in the summer. Here's Tavernier now. Ball cleared away as Forrest gives chase, but can't get the ball out of his feet. And now it's going to go out for a Hearts throw-in. Here come Hearts now pushing forward. Hearts going down that right-hand side. Ball cleared. Down that into the area. Goldson's there to clear the ball away as Hearts look to try and create something there, but nothing come to fruition. But they're back in possession here again now with Nielsen. Nielsen down that right-hand side. And again, they're getting the ball into the danger area. Here Hearts. Here comes Forrest again. Now to Shankland. Ryan Kent coming back to do a bit of defensive work. Comes back out to Smith along that right-hand side. Now here come Hearts again. Hearts forward. Smith with the ball into the area. Rangers need to be careful. Here's a chance for Shankland. And again, cleared away there by Goldson just. But Hearts already looking to try and rattle Rangers early on here. Here's Smith again. Smith goes all the way back over to Craig Gordon. And Hearts back in possession once again as they come forward. Ball headed down there again by Davies. So yeah, speaking about Davies, of course, I think just made one appearance so far for Rangers. Obviously was injured for a while. Then, of course, came in for Sands after his escapades in the Champions League against Napoli. And John Souttar, the big news, of course, surrounding him is he's not going to be back playing for Rangers until after the World Cup. So, I said this a while ago, John Souttar is a good player when he's fit. So is Helander. Helander's a great player when he's fit, but it's always that big if. They're never fit. Those two, there was a meme that went around, and I think it was from a scene. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Arnold Schwartz and somebody else, but they were both on like hospital beds, like nudging each other, and people were saying, oh yeah, this is going to be Helander and Souttar, and that's exactly how it's panned out. Ball forward again. Rangers wanted a penalty there. They're saying that Cochrane handballed it, but the referee isn't giving anything. He is giving a corner here to Rangers. Rangers now have an opportunity to try and pose a threat. Ball sent in here from Rangers. Davies, and that goes straight into the away end. And in fact, that comes from a maroon jersey there. Davies looking to try and get a goal there on his first start, which would be very much welcomed. Big ball goes out for another corner kick here for Rangers. Ball forward again. And again, that's cleared away. It's back out for another corner kick. Third corner kick of the match. Now this time here for Rangers again. Tavernier's going to send this one in. Ball sent into the danger area. Ball forward in the area. Oh, and Rangers have an opportunity there. Gordon there just spilt it. But Rangers, there was no blue jersey lying in wait. And that's cleared away there by Hearts. Comes back out to Rangers though. Rangers now on the ball here again with Barisic. Barisic forward into Lundstrom there in the middle of the park. Barisic looking for options. Plays it down to Davis again. Davies finds Goldson. Goldson forward again now here for Davies. Picks out a decent pass there, Davies. And now here's a chance for Ryan Kent going down the left-hand side. But again, blocked there by Heart of Midlothian. Suter is a nice guy, but come on, Rangers can't hang their hat on him. Shame for the big fella. No room for sentiment with what's at stake. I mean, there is no sentiment. He hasn't done anything for Rangers. You know, he's played one match against Livingston, you know, and he was dreadful. I know he had family problems going on at the time, but, you know, he's not really... Yeah, there is no sentiment, as you just said there, but there would be no reason for it anyway. But look, this guy, if you think about it, Goldson, earlier in the summer, people were talking about Goldson, that he was going to run down his contract. Imagine if Goldson had actually left the club that summer, and then Suter was the main... I think he was basically Goldson's replacement. So you're hanging your hat on as a centre-back partnership for a whole season. Suter, Hollander, and Ben Davies. Ball into the area now for Kent, and there's a chance, and there's a goal. 1-0 here for Rangers. And here in the opening 5 minutes, and guess who it is? It's Antonio Colak. Colak gets the opening goal here for Rangers. It's 1-0, and that man just loves a goal, doesn't he? Colak gets the opening goal here at Tynecastle. Rangers 1, Hearts 0. Ball into the area. Again, a lovely pass picked out initially, headed away by Hearts. And then came down to Ryan Kent, who's been getting a lot of criticism over his sort of deliveries and not enough numbers, but he's got an assist there. And what a lovely pass picked out there by Ryan Kent. And what a finish there again by Colak. And Rangers are 1-0 up here at Tynecastle. That first goal has come at the perfect time here for the Jazz. And it's Colak yet again with another goal. Can somebody tell me his goal-to-game ratio? It must be pretty high. He's definitely got more than 1 in 2. So somebody tell me down there in the live chat his goal-to-game ratio. Now how Hearts respond. I did just feel in that opening 2 minutes as Hearts came down the side, they were poking and probing, and they looked like a team that were going to actually go for it. But, you know, Rangers have shown their quality over the last few minutes or so. It's only taken them 5 minutes to break the deadlock here at Tynecastle, which usually I think is like the hardest point to do when you come to a stadium like this. The longer it goes on 0-0, you start to get panicky. But this is where Rangers have failed over the last couple of years. And this is what I don't like about Giovanni Van Bronckhorst and this Rangers side, is that they don't go for blood. They get a goal and they sit back and allow the other team to play. No, just carry on how you're playing. Go get a second goal. Go get a third goal and kill the match off. But you'll see, unless something's drastically changed over the international break, you're going to see maybe Rangers kind of just sit off Hearts a little bit and then just allow them to play their game, which just invites unnecessary pressure. 11 goals in 14, says Don't Throw Bananas. Again, that's incredible numbers, that. It really is. Really, really good numbers there from Colak. Considering he cost 2 million, I think Rangers broke even when they got rid of Cedric Itten, brought in Colak. It's just one of them situations where you've pretty much done a straight swap for Itten for Colak. So yeah, it's turned out to be a great bit of business. I still think it's too early to write off any of the other players. I know some players have had a slow start to life, but if you take John Lundstrom for an example, last summer, it took him till like January to really sort of bed in and become a key part to the team. But this season, Antonio Colak's 7 goals in the league, and that's not including obviously Champions League and etc. So he's the top goal scorer in front of Kyogo and Lia Labada. So yeah, in really crazy numbers there from Colak, and another goal added. Morelos sitting there on the bench, man. Still remains to be seen what happens with big Alfredo Morelos. Obviously, his contract winding down. Him and Ryan Kent together. Surely they can't let Morelos go on a free. I mean, his is not as bad, I don't think. I think the main concern's Ryan Kent, considering how much Rangers actually paid for the player. Whereas if Morelos went on a free, I know he's an asset, but Rangers only actually paid £1 million. Ball forward here again for Shankland. Here's Forrest into the danger areas. Hearts look to try and find a quick response and get back on level terms. Here's Cochrane. And now here's a chance for Hearts over the top. And again, cleared away there by Connor Goldson. Ball forward again. Hearts on the turn. Cleared back over. Now here's another chance here for Heart of Midlothian. Here's Barry Mackay, been quiet here in the opening 10 minutes. Barry Mackay now pushing forward. Tavernier regains possession though, and Rangers now back on the ball. Here's McGregor. McGregor's first league start this season, or league match this season. As I said at the start, McLaughlin was favoured over the veteran keeper. However, after his great performance against Napoli, he's retained the number 1 jersey, which is what I like to see, because McLaughlin's not it for me. I know it does split people's opinion, but for me personally, McLaughlin isn't the one. Here comes Cochrane now, down that right-hand side. Hearts looking to try and find a response, and there's a shot, and there's McGregor tested, but he manages to save it there by Hearts. Just coming into the area, trying to cause the problem. Humphreys there that time taking the shot on. But as I say, McGregor collects the ball. Here's Davis again. Davies finds McGregor. McGregor playing it out from that right-hand side. Now over to Connor Goldson. Here's Davies again. Davies looking to go forward here for Rangers. Now here they come again. Little 1-2 there, trying to be laid off there by Sholak, but does give the ball away. And now Hearts on the counter-attack. Here's Shankland. Shankland goes forward here for Humphreys again, and that's cleared away there by Tavernier. And again comes back to that Hearts back line here with Kingsley. Kingsley looking to make something happen, loses the ball. It's Sholak back in possession. And now Rangers are going to try and summon up an attack for themselves. Here's a chance for Arfield. Can he get to the ball? And he just manages to slow down. The Hearts cavalry have arrived back though. Here's Jack Davies. And again, this opportunity just sort of went out. But Kent comes forward, creates another. Here's Barisic into the danger area. And again, blocked there by Hearts once more. That's it, dealt with that decent pass into the area and cleared away. Mackay. But what do you guys make of the opening sort of 12 minutes here, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know your thoughts down there in the live chat. What do you make of the opening 12 minutes? A better look Rangers side? And Hearts fans, I want to hear from you guys as well. How do you feel you've played here in the opening 12 minutes? Here's Gordon. Gordon over the top, cleared away again there by Barisic. Here's Arfield now. Arfield now and back into Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent looking to make something happen again. Looks like Kent is up for it, but gives away a foul. And that's going to be a free kick here to Hearts in their own half. Here's Kingsley again. Kingsley. Shankland. Blocked there again by the Rangers. Tavernier. Matondu. Tavernier again. Matondu forward. Matondu going down that right-hand side now here for Rangers. Rangers pushing through. And again, blocked there by Hearts and goes out for another throw-in. That time Matondu goes down as well. You don't like to see that. Don't think it's going to be anything too serious. Goes down now. Lands on him there. Devlin. I think he's got up to his feet, though he should be okay. He was involved in international duty for Wales during the international break. Has yet to really show his quality, though, for Rangers in a competitive match. What's Nielsen thinking here in the opening 13 minutes? I don't think this was of his plan. Ball comes down again here for Hearts, cleared away by Rangers. Matondu back on the ball again here for the Jazz. Goes out for a throw-in now here for Rangers. Pat Santa says it's a boring game. I mean, it's just started. I think the quality will come into the match as it goes, as the stakes sort of get higher, if you like, as time goes on. Here's Lundstrom. Passing the ball over that left-hand side. Here's Goldson again. Davies. I know it's early. I like the composure of Davies. I like the way he carries the ball. I like the way he kind of moves forward, and I like the way he's always in position. I like the look of him as a player. I know it's ludicrous to say considering he hasn't done much in terms of defensively yet, but already he sort of looks like a good ball carrier, which is what I like to see, especially in an attacking side, although it does to give away a free kick there and gets his first yellow card as a Rangers player. Here come Hearts again now, playing out from the back. Hearts over the top. Hearts player down that right-hand side again. Here's another opportunity here for the Jambos. And again, that ball goes back out of play, off a blue jersey. And Hearts now have an opportunity here to maybe conjure up something from the throw-in, sorry. Here's Smith. Smith takes it. Plays it into Forrest. Goldson looking to deal with it. Ball goes back out with it for another throw-in here. And back over there to Smith to take it again. Smith urges his players there to get into the box. You think he's going for a long throw in here. Hearts looking for an equaliser after Antonio Scholak's goal. So far been decisive. Ball back into the area. That's blocked again there by Lundstrom, and that's cleared away from Rangers. And Rangers now back in possession. Currently, the North London derby is being played also down there in England. Arsenal versus Tottenham. Arsenal started their season in a pretty hot fashion, to be fair. First versus third. Lost one game so far, Arsenal. Obviously, that was against Manchester United, but another tough test in their pursuit as they take on their rivals, Tottenham. Here's a chance now here again for Smith. Ball cleared away again there by Rangers. Comes back to Humphreys though. Humphreys down the right-hand side now here for Hearts. Humphreys now with an opportunity. And again, that's blocked and goes back out for another throw in here to the home team. Smith yet again with another throw in here. Looking to try and make something happen. Here's a chance now here for Barry Mackay. Shankland, Smith into the area, and this time Goldson heads that one away. Gets the crowd going, the Hearts fans, as they win themselves a corner. And this is where Rangers have been problematic in gifting goals away from set pieces in the opening sort of weeks of the season. So we'll need to try and deal with this one, but it'll be interesting to see this new centre-back partnership and how it's dealt with. Ball into the area now here again for Hearts. And headed away there by John Lundstrom. Goes back out, though, for another corner kick. This time on the left side. Barry Mackay running over to take it. Now is the opportunity here again for Hearts to try and find an equaliser. Ball into the area, and that's headed away there by Rangers once more. And in fact, the referee said something he didn't like there on Connor Goldson. That's going to be a free kick there to Rangers in their own box. Ball came through. As I say, a doubleheader this afternoon, guys. It is Celtic versus Motherwell after this game. Yes, top of the table at the moment. But the last time Celtic got a win, believe it or not, from the time, that Celtic last got a win, there's been a Queen, a King, 2 Prime Ministers, and Scotland have overtaken England in the Nations League to become the best nation, if you like, in football. So yeah, there's a lot that's happened since Celtic last won a match. So I'll be looking to try and get back to winning ways here this afternoon against Motherwell. And have to do that without their main centre-backs, Carter Vickers and Starfelt. Which proved to be a bit of a problem in Paisley 2 weeks ago. Lost that game 2-0. I don't think any of us seen that one coming. Especially how good Celtic have been over the last year or so, especially domestically. Ball's going to be sent in yet again now here for another throw in here for Hearts. Ball into the area, cleared away there again by Rangers. And in fact, that comes off Humphreys. That's going to go out for a goal kick here for the Jazz. McGregor now here with the goal kick. Can Rangers build upon, though? That's the question. Can they go and build upon this 1-0 lead? This has always proved to be a bit of a problem in terms of when Rangers play. They usually get that first goal, just rest on their laurels, don't go for the second. And yeah, another team usually comes back into get get an equaliser, or it's just a nervy 10 minutes. And yeah, it's just always one of them sorts of games, I feel, under Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, especially away from home. Here comes Matondu. There's been a goal down there in North London. Arsenal 1-0 up against Spurs. There you go. Arsenal fans will be happy. Thomas Partey, the man who scored the goal. Ball down that right-hand side here again for Tavernier. Here's Arfield. Opportunity for Rangers. And that's a ghost one there on the left-hand side. And Arfield probably should be doing better. That was a really, really good opportunity there for Rangers. Just knocked on. There was no Hearts players there. Had a free shot at it, really. But yeah, just couldn't get it on target there, Scott Arfield. I would always put my house on him to sort of score from there, and even could have probably laid it off. But chose to go for a shot and just wided the post there. And as I say, that was a good opportunity there for Rangers. Ball played out from the back here again for Kingsley. Kingsley pushes forward. Back goes out for another throw-in. And now Rangers, an offside, and that's going to go out for a free kick here to Hearts. Closing in on 50 likes, guys. Please do hit the old like button. Subscribe. We're so close to 20,000 subscribers. You don't understand how close it actually is. I'll just go through the sub count quick, but it's literally 47 away, 47 subscribers away until we hit the big 20,000. So do us a favor, guys. Hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. Here's Barisic now with a free kick here for Rangers. Matondu as Pish says yes. I mean, I can't argue that at the moment. He hasn't really proved to me what he can do. But look, some players have slow starts, and I always use John Lundstrom as one of those players who had a bit of a slow start to life. And then in January, he's become the best thing in the team, or the best midfielder certainly in the side. Here comes Cochrane now on the counter-attack here for Hearts. Hearts looking to try and make a way through, but Goldson clears that one away again. Ball forward over the top there again is Kingsley. Back over to Gordon. Gordon goes forward again here for Hearts. Now finds Barisic. And Rangers back in possession. Not for long, though, as Devlin back on the ball here again for Heart Midlothian. Finds a way through here to Cochrane again now. This is another opportunity here for Hearts into the danger area. Rangers need to get that ball away. That was so close. Humphreys there running down that right-hand side, causing a problem there for Rangers. But luckily for the away side, there was nobody there waiting in a maroon jersey. Hearts looking to get a bit of a wind in their sail as they come forward looking for this equaliser after 23 minutes. Ball over the top again now. Plays it down that left-hand side again. Cleared away once more. Goes back out for another throw in here for Hearts. Hearts now here again with Cochrane. The 1-2 again there between the Hearts players. Back out for another throw-in. Again. I think somebody's complaining about something. It might have actually went out for a throw-in to Rangers. Yeah, the Hearts fans not happy with that decision. The referee is talking to the linesman on who it came off. But yeah, I think they come off a maroon jersey, to be fair. But either way, I think it's going to be a free kick there for Rangers. Yeah, but Humphreys has been proving to cause problems down that right-hand side. Speed. Just found some space there as well. Hearts not having a man in the box. Let Rangers off the hook. Big time. Such an opportunity. Hearts now with another throw-in. Headed back down there by Rangers. Here's Matondu. Sholak there again. And cleared away again. It's by Hearts. Goes back out for another throw-in. But Hearts starting to try and win over the crowd and getting themselves riled up for it. Pull forward again now here for Cochrane. Cochrane out to Kingsley. Now is Devlin again. Hearts looking to get themselves up the park. But again, cleared by Rangers. In fact, there comes off a maroon jersey and goes out for a throw in here for the Jers. It's Tavernier again. Tavernier back over to McGregor. McGregor plays that out to the left to Ben Davies. Ben Davies pushing forward. Left foot, left-sided centre back who's actually left-footed as well. I like to see that. Ball forward again. Over the top. If you're a Hearts fan watching, then I'll give you a nice little stat that might make you a bit happy. Here comes Arfield though quickly. Back over to Matondu, and yeah, he couldn't quite get that ball in play. That's going to go out for another throw in here for Hearts. But yeah, Hearts have won all their home games so far this season, especially in the league, and not including Europe, obviously. And they have conceded every single one of those games, but always outscored the opponent. So it's not over if you're a Hearts fan. Obviously, Rangers are a level up, though, from the teams that have visited Tynecastle. Here's Cochrane again. Back into the area. Here's another opportunity. Oh, he slips there, Sholak. God knows what happened there. That was an opportunity there for Rangers to try and regain possession, but Sholak just slips and falls. Here's Barry Mackay again. Cleared away there by him. Barry Mackay looking to make something happen, but Barisic deals with the ball. And that's back with McGregor. Just want to have a look at that replay of Sholak slipping. That would have been a really, really good opportunity there for him. Mrs. D says, come on, Rangers. Back on the ball yet again there for the Jazz. Here's Smith. Smith back on the ball. Now into Humphreys. Humphreys goes forward. Here comes Hearts again, but Rangers give away a foul, this time with Ryan Jack. Now goes out for a free kick here for Heart of Midlothian. As I was touching upon a bit earlier on, Rangers got a huge game coming up on Tuesday night, I think. Tuesday or Wednesday night, I think it's Tuesday, against Liverpool. Battle of Britain. It's been a long, long time since we've had a Battle of Britain, especially for Rangers. Celtic, of course, I think the last one they had was against Manchester City, which they managed to get a 3-3 draw. So Rangers really can't lose this game. It's going to be tough to get a win at Anfield. They're one of the best teams in the world at the moment. But Rangers should try to go there and, try and keep the score down and try and get a draw at least. Because if they want to make progress in Europe, then, yeah, it's starting to count now. They need to try and get some points. Unlucky against Napoli, but, unfortunately, playing good until you go down to 10 man is not going to get points in the Champions League. Into the area, Shanklin's effort just goes over the bar. It's going to go out for another goal kick here for Rangers. McGregor forward. Block there again by Hearts. Here's Matondu. Forward again. Here comes Tavernier. Dealt with the ball again there, Hearts. Was back out for another throw in, this time for Rangers. Rangers there with Tavernier. Tavernier down that right-hand side. Here comes Matondu again, and that's cleared away by Hearts. And that goes out for a throw in here for the Jazz on the right. Listening in from sunny Madrid. Nice to see. Here's Tavernier again. Back over to Jack. Can Rangers try and find goal number 2? No, not this time, though. As Hearts regain possession again now. Look to try and go on a counter-attack themselves. And now Hearts coming down that left-hand side. And there's a good opportunity now here for Hearts. Here's Barry Mackay, blocked again there by Rangers. Good defending. Here's Arfield. Sholak. Now here comes Arfield, and Rangers looking to try and get a counter-attack of their own. And that ball to Kent was poor there from Arfield. And again, that goes beckoning. That was a good opportunity there from Rangers. And just twice now here, Arfield. Poor pass there to Ryan Kent. Also missed a sitter earlier on there as well. Just needs to try and shake that rust off and get himself a bit more on the point. Here comes Davies. Barisic. Back through to Lundstrom again. Lundstrom over the top here yet again now here for Rangers. Matondu. Matondu looking to see what he can do on that right-hand side. Opportunity now for Matondu into the area. Sholak! Oh, it's goal number 2 for Sholak. And Rangers are 2-0 up. And it's Sholak with a second. And this man just loves scoring. Gets 2-0 to Rangers. Sholak again, and the Jers are in a very, very good position here at Tynecastle. Currently top of the table, 2-0, and it is Antonio Sholak with the second goal here for Rangers. What a pass picked out again there, by the way. Plays it down there into Matondu. Matondu down the right, picks out another beautiful pass there into Sholak. Sholak times his run perfectly and just sticks the ball into the back of the net. Unbelievable finish there again from him. He just needs one chance, Sholak, and that's it. That's all he needs is a chance, and he will score you goals. And yet another goal, and as I say, he is currently opened a bit of daylight between him and the other players, those being Lila Bada and Kyogo Furuhashi as the top goal scorer in the league. I think he's unbelievable. It's also 1-1, by the way, the North London derby for those of you who are following that one. But Rangers 2-0 up here in Tynecastle. Harry Kane was the man who scored the penalty, by the way, in the North London derby. But yes, it is just over half an hour played here. It's Heart of Midlothian 0, Rangers 2. He doesn't need much of a chance, does big Antonio Sholak. What a goal. Somebody said 11 in 14 there for Sholak. He jumped the gun. That's unbelievable numbers. That really is. 11 in 14. Fantastic. Fantastic to see. Hopefully maybe you can get a hat-trick here today. Has he had a hat-trick yet? I think the most he's had is 2, isn't it? He's a good little player though, isn't he? Here's Goldson. Hearts back on the ball. They need to try and find a response, though, before half-time. Here comes Humphreys. I say Hearts haven't really particularly played bad, to be fair, in terms of they have, held the ball quite well, created chances. It's just, again, at the start of the game, I said they can't really finish. They had a really, really good opportunity earlier on with Humphreys, just nobody in the right position to try and capitalise from. I think the difference between the two sides at the moment is Rangers have taken their chances with Sholak. Ball gets into a good area. And that's something Rangers have been guilty for in seasons gone by, especially under Steven Gerrard. Being too heavily reliant on Alfredo Morelos. And, Morelos sometimes is a player that can miss sitters, or some strikers that have passed through here at Ibrox have missed sitters. And it just becomes super frustrating because the creativity department are always laying the ball on a plate. It's just when it gets to that area and there's no one to put the ball into the back of the net. And that's what Rangers have now with Sholak. You just need one. He just needs one chance. There's going to be games, against Liverpool or somebody like that, where you're only going to get one chance in the match. And it's the difference between, getting a point, getting 3 points and got qualifying into the latter stages, or in this case, winning league titles. It's fine margins. There's so many games where I see, 0-0 or scoring one goal and them getting a draw. So, I think Sholak could be proved to add a lot of points to Rangers' tally this season. Here's Tavernier again now, though. Tavernier, nice little switch play. Here comes Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent there, beaten there by Smith. And that goes out for a throw in here for Rangers. It's Barisic now with the ball. Hey, you, Jimmy. No, mate, I'm not. I've told you this before. I'm doing the game. I'm doing the game this afternoon. After this one, guys, but Celtic versus Motherwell. So yeah, guys, make sure you do tune in for that one. The reason why I didn't do the same mirroring game, and believe me, I would have loved to watch that game, is because I was relocating. I was moving house, but I'm all settled now. So there's got to be. We're not missing any games, guys. Consistency and just until the end of the year. We're going hard. October's a very, very big month for Rangers, Celtic, Hearts. Hearts have got European games. I think all three of the sides have got about 27, 28 games between them. So, yeah, there's a lot of matches coming up, both domestically and in Europe for Scotland's biggest three. Here's Gordon. Over the top, headed away there by Davies. Cleared away again. Now here comes Shankland. Now here's Humphreys. Humphreys forward again now for Hearts. Hearts running down that right-hand side. Another opportunity here. Humphreys is a bit of a beacon of light. Creating stuff. Ball forward again. Here's Arfield. And again cleared. Goes back over to Rabbi Matondo, and he's making a run. This could be an opportunity here for Matondo. I think he's overhit it, though. And that was an opportunity there. Just his first touch was just hit a bit too much there. That pace, though, is frightening Rabbi. He just needs to try and get a bit more to his game. Yeah, needs to be a lot better in terms of, that first touch was poor. I think it's the difference between Rangers scoring the third goal there, to be perfectly honest. Ball goes back out of play here again, and Rangers win themselves yet another throw. Ball forward again now here for Hearts. How are they going to find a response here before half-time? That's the question. Not with a pass like that for Hearts. Trying to set up Humphreys and again cleared away. Goes straight out for a throw-in for Rangers. This time Barisic over this one. Now goes forward here for the Jers yet again. Trying to head it down. But again, Mackay's there to regain possession. Now finds a way through here to Rabbi Matondo. Matondo forward again, now Tavernier. And again, blocked there by Hearts once more. Played the ball nicely. Barry Mackay's been, to be fair, quite quiet so far. Surprisingly quiet, to be fair, perfectly honest, in the opening 37 minutes. I was expecting a bit more from him. He's up against his old side. Should I tell you a secret, troops? Yeah, I'll tell you a secret. Yeah, Barry Mackay used to be my favourite player back in 2016. There you go. There's your secret. I think everyone who liked Rangers was Barry Mackay. You know, that goal in the Scottish Cup semi-final was one of the best Hampden goals I've seen ever, or Old Firm goals I've ever seen. I think Celtic fans can even appreciate it was a thing of beauty. The distance that the thing went in, the connection as well was unbelievable. That goal, still probably, as I say, probably one of my favourite goals of all time, actually. In the Scottish Cup semi-final, I remember it. Like it was yesterday, 2016. Things didn't really work out for him, though, did they? He went across down the border, went to Nottingham Forest. He got himself a big move. Did okay there. Then he even managed to get a big money move again there for a year later to Swansea. And then that's where it sort of fell out of favour for him. He ended up going on loan at Joey Barton's Fleetwood Town. He was here, there and everywhere. And then Hearts took a punt on him in the January. There's going to be a red card shown here for Hearts. Devlin's going to be dismissed. What a stupid decision to do there for Devlin. What the heck is he doing? 38 minutes here and Rangers have got a man advantage now and Devlin's going to be a straight red card. Let's have a look at this replay. What is he doing? Oof, right onto the ankle. I mean, is that a bit harsh actually? Is that harsh? Oof, no, straight onto the ankle that. Yeah, it's a red card. It's a red card straight onto his ankle. The ball was stationary. Yeah, red card straight away. It was a red card straight. As at first of the camera replay there, I was thinking that might have been a bit harsh, but I didn't see his foot trample it straight onto the ankle. You know, when you put your boot on in a position like that, then you know that's you're trying to injure an opponent. So yeah, red card there for Rangers, for Hearts, Cammy Devlin, and Rangers now have a man advantage here at Tynecastle, whilst being 2-0 up here against third place Hearts. So there you go, guys. Devlin has been dismissed. Hearts are 2-0 down. There's 5 minutes to go here in the second half. Thinking to do here for Robbie Nielsen. As I said, despite the scoreline, I don't think Hearts have played actually that bad, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I think Hearts have... Yeah, there's not been that much in the game. I think Rangers, obviously, the difference is Rangers have taken their chances. But yeah, now this is going to prove to see what Hearts are made of in this instance. But Rangers need to try and capitalise on this, try and get a couple more goals. And not rest on a 2-0 win. Here's Barisic again now. Here's Kent. Kent again now, down the left-hand side. Here's another opportunity. Kent, cleared away by Hearts once more. Shanklin now back on the ball. Cleared away. Here's Smith. Smith goes forward once again. Oh, back goes Gordon, though. Lundstrom heads it back down. Now are they going to be stretched here, Heart of Midlothian? Here's Smith. Cleared away. Lundstrom's there as well. Here's Barry Mackay looking to make something happen, but Rangers regain the ball and back to McGregor. Now go forward themselves. John Mitchell, big Hearts fan there, says, yeah, Stonewall red. It is. You know, when you connect him in the angle, it's just how it, you know, he wasn't even moving, Rabbi. He was sort of stood there blocking it off. So you can time your tackle. That's not a mistake by any means. That was reckless. He was trying to hurt him. And obviously he got a red card, and obviously there's a long way to go in this game, but, you know, being 2-0 down already, a game that, you know, Robbie was talking about winning, you know, you can't be making those decisions this early on in a game. Ball forward here again for Ryan Jack. Cleared away, nice little tackle there from Lundstrom. Comes back over to Davies. Davies and Goldson have looked really solid. I know there hasn't been that much in terms of to deal with so far, and the real test will be against Liverpool. But so far, I like the positioning. I like the shape. I like the way Davies plays. I like the way he carries the ball. He looks like a level above sort of Sands and all the rest of them in the centre back position. Ball forward again, cleared away there again by Gordon. Can Rangers capitalise, though, on this man advantage? Gordon distributes the ball out to that left-hand side again. It's going to be interesting to see what Robbie does at half-time in terms of this Heart side. Ball forward again there from him. Back over to Smith. Smith goes forward. Goldson cleared it away. Here's Barisic again. Barisic now over to Arfield. Blocked again there by Hearts. Here's another opportunity here again for Heart of Midlothian. Smith. Smith, little 1-2 there again. That's a nice little work of play there from Hearts. Here comes Smith now again. Another opportunity. Rangers clear it away. There's no way that Hearts should be having this much possession with 10 men. Absolutely no way. This is the thing I don't like about Giovanni Van Bronckhorst's Giovanni Van Bronckhorst sort of style. Whenever he has 1-2 goals, he never ever goes for 6-0, 7-0. I want to see loads of goals. I just feel like whenever he's, you know, got 2 goals or even just 1 goal, he just allows the other team to play. Just literally go for blood. Keep going and keep going and keep going. Just keep scoring and scoring. Peter Herring is coming on for Alan Forrest. Of course, a tactical substitution there. For those of you just joining in, Hearts are down to 10 men after Devlin horrific tackle on Rabi Matondu. Ball forward here for Lundstrom. Tavernier. Goldson again. Davies back on the ball. Can the Jers get a third before half time? Here's Arfield again. Back over to Goldson again. Goldson down that right-hand side is Tavernier. Cleared over the top. And goes back out for another throw in there. Big Lundstrom. Allowing that one to go. Hearts coming forward. Was Devlin from New Zealand or Australian? I think he's from that side of the world anyway. Here's Barisic. Again, loses the ball. Humphreys. Hearts actually looking quite good with 10 men in terms of actually getting onto the ball and trying to create stuff. Tavernier. Back over to McGregor again. Barisic. It's comfortable. Yeah, I don't like comfortable, mate. I do like comfortable. Of course I like comfortable. I want to see more and more. I want to see more and more. I'm greedy. 2 minutes stoppage time added on. Ball down that right-hand side here again for Rangers. Tavernier again. Back over to Goldson. Here's a question, guys, because I didn't get to watch the press conference yesterday for the Celtic game. I was going to touch on at half-time. How long's Carter Vickers out for? How long is he out for? Is it a long one or is it just like a short injury? As I think Carter Vickers is absolutely key for Celtic. And I think we've seen that at Celtic v St Mirren that, you know, he is so important to that Celtic side. Here's Barisic again now. Rami Matondo with the opportunity, but again, just couldn't quite get anything on it. That's cleared away again there by Hearts. Who's back out for another throw in. Here's Lundstrom again. Ball over the top, back over to Ryan Kent. Kent back into Barisic again. Another opportunity. Here's Kent over the left-hand side now for Barisic. Can there be a third here? Opportunity for Rangers. And it's Arfield. And it's in the back of the net. And it's 3-0 here at Tynecastle just before half-time. And Rangers, I don't like to say it, I don't like to tempt fate, but have they wrapped up all 3 points? Or in fact, is that offside? I think that's offside. Yeah, it's offside. It's 2-0. Yeah. Oh, I think it's a foul or something like that. Maybe on Matondo. Yeah, it's a foul on Gordon. And the score remains 2. There you go. Hearts sort of let off the hook there, if you like. That would have been game over, I think, there at half-time. I think Giovanni Van Bronckhorst could have looked towards Wednesday night. We'll forward here again. That's blocked there. That's half-time here, ladies and gentlemen. It is half-time. Guys, if you haven't already, please do smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. As I say, we're so close to a big landmark. That being 20,000 subscribers. We're 45 away. So if you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. And what are your thoughts there on that first half? Rangers are, at the break here, in cruise control after a Sholak double and a Cammy Devlin red card. But still, look, they still need to show up for the second half and try and go get a couple more goals. But I think, you know, Rangers fans can be happy with that first half performance. And yeah, I will be back in around 5 minutes, guys, ready to go for the second half coverage. I'll leave you with some tunes.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you.
And hello everybody, welcome back again to the channel for the second half of this gripping match already. It was, of course, 2 goals in the first half, also a red card. But yeah, it's been a decent little match there for Rangers as well. And we've got to talk about Antonio Scholak. Everyone's talking about Haaland at the moment, and rightfully so, but where's Scholak in that conversation? I'm only joking. But look, 11 goals in 14 games, 8 league goals in 8 games. That's some phenomenal numbers there from Scholak. It'll be interesting to see if he can carry it on. And there's a chance for him to maybe go get a couple more in this game. Hearts playing with 10 men. Sometimes it does make the game a little bit more difficult because they're just trying to keep the score down, play on the counter. But look, it was a cracking first half there for Rangers, but look, they need to game isn't finished yet. I know, look, a man advantage, but look, the game isn't over, and Rangers need to go out there and really go for blood and try and kill this match off as soon as they can. But guys, what were your thoughts down there in the live chat? Let me rephrase that again there, sorry. What were your thoughts on the first half? Let me know down there in the live chat. And do you think Antonio Cholak will get top goal scorer this season in the Scottish Premiership? As I said, 8 in the league and 11 in 14 in all competitions. That includes 6 Champions League games, by the way. So some good numbers there from Cholak. Fiorentina has pretty average these days, but they're still going to pump Hearts home and away. I don't know, that RFS won, I think they drew 1-1 and they were ranked rotten RFS. They nearly lost to Linfield. They only got through that one with penalties. So with Fiorentina, I wouldn't be scared of the name, but they certainly need to keep 11 men on the field if they do want to qualify. So we'll certainly see later on. Cholak could win the Golden Boot with his eyes closed, says Murty Sports Daily. Scott Lord says Kyogo is better, so no. Yeah, look, Kyogo's a great goal scorer as well, but my problem with Kyogo is he does have a tendency for getting injured. And not just for like a week as well. It's like an injury. He can always be out for a couple of months. He had 2 injuries last season. One really long-term one, and then one I think he was out for a couple of weeks. So, yeah, I mean, Kyogo's definitely in the conversation. Same with Giakoumakis, if they stay fit. But I'm sure Giakoumakis is injured. And then we'll have to see with Kyogo. But Cholak at the moment looks like on a different level. Really does. Looks good. Yeah, we're so close to 20,000 subscribers, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna be keep on going about this 20,000 subscribers until we get there. I'm so impatient. I really want to get there. We're only 42 away. So as I say, guys, please do hit the old like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're so close to 100 likes and 20,000, and I promise I'll stop pestering you. I promise. Kyogo shout on the last old firm. Yeah, of course he had. He picked up an injury there, didn't he? And by the way, I'm not debating. I'm saying Kyogo's not good. Kyogo's a great goal scorer. I'm just saying in terms of we're talking about the Golden Boot. He needs to stay fit, and if he can stay fit, yeah, he's definitely going to be in the conversation. But yeah, it's a big but. Will he do it? Will he not? I look at that Arfield one, by the way. I think the goal getting chalked off for that. It was pretty tight, to be honest. Having a look at the replay now. I think Gordon drops the ball first and then falls on Matondu. So it's interesting to see how that one actually got ruled out, but certainly a bit of a lifeline there for Hearts. Does the Celtic Jota get a game for Portugal, says the Two Ferry? I don't think so. I mean, he's 23. It might not be for too long until he actually does get a call up to the sides there. Davies is coming on at midfield. I think, obviously, a tactical one. And they're taking Davis off. Obviously, Davis just returning back from injury. So they're going to bring Sands in there. So Davis, I think, had a good first half. But hopefully that one doesn't spell yet another injury. And it looks like Andy Halliday is going to be coming on here in the midfield to take on his former side, along with Snodgrass as well. So the big guns, if you like, coming on there for Hearts, Snodgrass and Halliday. And Rangers also making a double substitute as well. But yes, kickoff is back underway here at Tynecastle Park. Hearts going from right to left and Rangers going from left to right. Rangers are 2-0 up with 2 first half goals from Antonio Cholak. And of course, the red card, which does change the game ever so slightly, as Hearts are down to 10 men. Mackay comes off there as well. I think that's a bit of a silly decision. Unless now he's just, when this game's gone, let's just try and defend and, yeah, put all our eggs in one basket for Fiorentina. But, yeah, that's what the situation is at the moment. Here's Galton. Yes, Andy Halliday, says Willie Hardmeat. Hart's gone down to 9 men now that Halliday's on the pitch. I'm joking. Ball forward is Lundstrom again. Lundstrom goes down that left-hand side. Here's another opportunity here for Rangers. Ball forward here again. Sholak now finds a way through here for Tavernier. Tavernier down that right-hand side. Another opportunity now here for Rangers is Matondu. Matondu looking for a pass, but cleared away there by Halliday again. Comes back to Tav, though. Former teammates. Tavernier into the danger area. Opportunity! And again, Sholak nearly had his hat-trick there, but again, just couldn't get the ball out of his feet. As things stand, Rangers are at the top of the table. However, as I say, Celtic will have a chance to sort that out when they take on Motherwell at 3 o'clock. We will be covering that game as well, so guys, please do be there. It should be an interesting watch. Celtic have got a fair few injuries. Ball forward again now here for Barisic. Right, yes, you're going to be going, mate. Sorry, lad. We don't take vile chat in this live chat, bud. We don't take vile shit in here, mate. The time is done, lad. See you later, mate. Bye-bye. Ball forward again. That's cleared over. Now is another opportunity here for Hearts with a corner kick. They're going to find a response here from this set piece. Corner sent in. Could be an opportunity for Hearts to get themselves back in. Oh, Halliday there with a header. And that time goes wide at the post. There was an opportunity there for Hearts. All fell forward in the end. And that's cleared away. Here's Lundstrom. Lundstrom forward back over to Sands. Last game that Sands played was, of course, against Napoli, where he got sent off. Silly boy. Cost Rangers the game that day, I say. Cost Rangers the game big time. Rangers were so good against Napoli. And after he went down to 10 men, it just changed the whole match. And Napoli, obviously went on to win the game. But that score definitely doesn't reflect the way the game was played out. So, look, it's a learning curve for Sands. I see Giovanni Van Bronckhorst rates him very highly. A lot of people rate him very highly as well. But yeah. 2-1 to Arsenal, by the way, for those of you wondering down there in the North London derby. Gabriel Jesus. Bob says, Arsenal dark horses. I don't think they'll win the league. Lost to Man U. Was it 3-0? 2-0? Yeah, I can't see them winning it. Whereas, yes, he's banned, mate. Gordon there with a long ball over the top. Cleared away there by Hearts. And back to Goldson again now, though. Now into Rabbi Montondo. Rabbi goes down that right-hand side. Back through to Tavernier again. Tavernier finds Goldson. Goldson forward for Lundstrom. Lundstrom looking for an opportunity. Does indeed find Sands. Sands looking to come forward here for Rangers. Here's Kent again. Kent into the danger area. Here's another opportunity here for Barisic. And again cleared away by Hearts. Goldson. In fact, I think Herring wins his side a free kick there. Rangers protesting the fact of the referee's decision. Did well. I don't know how that became a free kick there to Hearts, but yeah, whatever. Here's another chance here for Cochrane. Cochrane down the left-hand side, back through to Tavernier again. Tavernier comes forward once more. Now into Lundstrom. Plays it all the way over to Borna Barisic again. Barisic looking to try and make something happen. Again, Hearts doing not too bad with the 10 men. Here's Kent. Blocked there by the home team again. That goes out for another throw in here for Rangers. Did well with it. Is there a Rangers pub in Bali? Nah, mate. There's no Rangers pub in Bali, man. There's another throw in here for Hearts again. As I say, Hearts having a bit of having a go here at Rangers, even though they have 10 men, which might prove to be decisive, the fact they are down to 10 men in the way that they can't get into the game. But they're giving it a good old go. Tavernier through to Lundstrom again. Sholak. Another opportunity now here for Ryan Kent. Into Barisic. Again, Peter Herring there just wins the ball back and Hearts back in possession. Here's Herring once more. Galton there's allows that ball to get cleared away. Back to Sands. Sands plays it out to Galton. Galton forward again now. Here comes Stephen Davis. Tavernier. Rangers looking to get themselves up the park here. Here's Rabbi Montondo now. Wins the ball back. Here's Sholak. Plays it out to Davis. Here comes Rabbi again. Rabbi finds Kent. Good pass picked out there from Rabbi Montondo. Here's Kent now with a shot. And Sholak should have been running in for that one, but it got cleared away by Hearts. And that goes out for another corner kick. Have you had any beers today? Nah, mate. No beers, mate. But I am ill, though. I'm actually a bit ill, to be fair. I don't know, I sometimes just get the cold now and then, like once every 4 months or something like that. I just get a bit of a sore throat. To be fair, I have been ripping darts whilst I've been out here, to be fair. Smoking a couple of cigs, so I might be down to that. Here's another chance for Davis. And again, that ball goes over and out once again. It goes out for a goal kick here for Hearts. German league is embarrassing. Bayern on course for 15 in a row. Not necessarily, man. I do think they'll win the league, but at the moment they've not really. I think they're about 4 or 5 points behind. So depending on what Union Berlin can do, or depending, right. Ball forward again there for Rangers. Here's McGregor. McGregor over to Galton again. Galton goes forward. Yeah, he's banned now. He is banned now, to be fair. Here's Lundstrom. Always give people a warning. Just time them out for 5 minutes and then do it again, though. Just ban them. Here's Sands again. Barisic. McGregor. McGregor hitting over the top. Tavernier. Snodgrass there. Can't get onto the ball. Here's Davis again. Now here comes Lundstrom. Finds it down the left-hand side once more here for the Jets. Sholak. Rangers looking for goal number 3. That would put this game out of sight. Here's Lundstrom again. Lundstrom driving forward. Nice ball picked out there for Ryan Kent. Kent into the area again. Here's an opportunity. Rabbi Montondo there as well. And again cleared away by Heart of Midlothian. Good to see you, Sunderland till I die. Hope you're well. Randy Marsh, good to see you also. Sands. Back over to Lundstrom again now down the left-hand side. Back through to Barisic. Barisic looking for an option. 10 minutes played here in the second half. Still 2-0 here to Rangers. Barisic. Arfield. Arfield goes forward again. Rangers looking to try and get their way through this sort of 10-man block of Hearts. Tavernier. Now coming down the right, looking for another opportunity. Instead goes back to Galton. Galton all the way back over to Sands. And they're going to look for a different way forward here, Rangers. Sands into Barisic. Barisic moving through yet again. Here's Kent. It's a nice skill there from Ryan Kent. Now comes to Lundstrom. Tavernier. Back through to Davis. Davis forward once more. Matondu. Tondu there with a bit of skill. Like he's playing with a bit of confidence here. Rabi. Goldson. Has Davis been good? Mate, he came on at half time, to be fair, bro. So yeah, he's been good for the last sort of 10 minutes. Here comes Lundstrom again, and that's picked off again there by Hartz, and Gordon comes out there, and Sholak was nearly onto it, but as I say, Gordon came out, timed it perfectly, and now Hart's back in possession here again with Herring. Oh, did someone say Davies? Sorry, I thought you meant Stephen Davis. Yeah, no, Ben Davies. Sorry, yeah, he was good. Yeah, Ben Davies was good in that first half. I think he didn't really have much to deal with, but I just liked sort of positioning, the way he sort of carried the ball, etc. Very, very calm. So yeah, he was quite good in that first half. But as I said, taken off. Hopefully not an injury. Didn't look like he had an injury, but. Maybe just thinking that, you know what, just play 45 minutes, get yourself going, and hopefully that's the case. Here's Goldson again. Now here's Lundstrom on the turn. Finds a way through to Stephen Davis. Now finds to Lundstrom. It's opening up a bit now here for Rangers. Here's Ryan Kent now with an opportunity. Kent now with the ball. And again, that's clipped over there by a Hearts jersey, and that goes out for a corner kick here for the Jers. Why is Morelos not getting a shout? Well, look at who's just scored 2 goals, you know. When's a player's got 11 in 14 or 8 in 8 in the league, you know, that's self-explanatory. I'm always about whoever's on red hot form keeps the jersey. And that's certainly the case with Antonio Sholak. Here he comes again. Sholak nearly getting their hat-trick. Here's Rabi again. Rabi goes forward into the danger area. There's an opportunity, and Sands almost getting onto the other end of it. But again, this time Gordon collects the ball here for Hearts, and Hearts back in possession. Gordon hits it right over the top. Headed back down there by Tavernier. Now this should just enable some waves of attack here from Rangers. Kent going forward. Blocked there by Hearts again now, though. I think Hearts just looking to try and keep the score down. Yeah, Snodgrass is on, Christopher, to be fair. Snodgrass is on. Here's Tavernier now down that right-hand side. Lundstrom. Block forward. Here's Tavernier now with another opportunity and takes the shot. And that goes straight into Gordon's hands. And yeah, not troubled there that time, the Scotland international. Yeah, 2-1 down there in London, in the North London derby. The man who scored the second goal was, of course, Gabriel Jesus. And as things stand, Arsenal will go 5 points clear at the top of the table. Of course, Man City are playing a bit later on, but it's interesting to see where Arsenal's form have come from. However, did lose to Manchester United recently. Here comes Rangers again now. Can they go find that third as we approach the hour mark? Gordon or McGregor, Dan? In terms of career-wise, I'd say McGregor. But in terms of now, who would I want at the current stages? I'd probably go with Gordon right now, in terms of, yeah, exactly at this moment in time. But yeah, McGregor, not last season, the season before was unstoppable. He was unbelievable. So here comes Lundstrom again now. But now here comes Ryan Kent. Now Barisic, Arfield, and Rabi Matondo's there. And again, he wasn't happy there. The referee blew his whistle, come off of him, and yeah, the Rangers players unhappy because they allowed him to play the game. Hart started to protest, and then they started wanting a chance. So we're going to have a drop ball here between Rangers and Hearts. Red card for Spurs. Oof, there you go. It gets worse for Spurs there then. Here's Kent. Now here comes Davo again. Here's Kent again. Opportunity for Lundstrom. Davis. Now here comes Rabbi Montondo. Tavernier on that right-hand side. Finds Lundstrom, though. Another chance here for Kent. Lundstrom again on the layoff, and Sholak was there, but again, that just goes wide of the post there for Rangers. And just another little opportunity there for the Jazz. Nothing comes to fruition. But another substitution here for Hearts. They're going to go for a double. Looks like Ganelli's going to be coming on. I'm just wondering if Nilsson does have an eye on Thursday night. Has he just sort of accepted this game may be done? Just trying to allow this one to sort of play out, as Shanklin's been taken off as well. And I think maybe he's just going, you know what, let's get the players in, and we'll go again on Thursday night. But I mean, Rangers will take that. Ross Whitehill goes Sholak for a hat-trick. Definitely has the opportunity. Tillman's going to be coming on here now for Rangers. Wonder who's going to be coming off. Maybe Ryan Kent. We'll forward again now here for the Jazz. We'd love to see Sholak get a hat-trick, says Cameron. Yeah, no, for sure. It looks like Morelos is going to be coming on here as well, so I don't think there will be a Sholak hat-trick, by the way. I think that's him done. Unless he can bag it in the next sort of couple of minutes. But it looks like Tillman and Morelos are going to be coming on. And if I had to have guessed, I would say Sholak and maybe Kent. Or Arfield, in fact, I think it might be. I think it's Arfield. Arfield's afternoon's finished. And yeah, Sholak's coming off as well. But Sholak gets the 2 goals. And now Malik Tillman and Alfredo Morelos coming on for the final sort of 27 minutes. And hopefully Morelos can get himself on the goal sheet as well. That's an interesting question, Willie. Cheers, man. I don't know. I'll have a look next time I put water down the plug hole. Ball forward again. Tavernier. Lundstrom. Sands. Barisic. Barisic forward again. Just loses the ball, though. Here's another opportunity now here for Hearts with Grant going down that right-hand side. Guys, 12 likes away from 100, and we're so close to 20,000. So if you haven't already, guys, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. Thank you so much. 25 minutes to play here at Tynecastle. Rangers are 2-0 up. The first of a double header. We've got Celtic versus Motherwell after this one, guys. So make sure you do tune in for that game as well. Morelos is a liability, says John McDade. Oh, sorry, Ross. Free kick now here for Hearts. Going to send this one into the danger area here for Hart. But Lovian. Here's the free kick. And again, that goes out of play once more. And now out for a goal kick here for Rangers. Played out from the back. Sands. Can Rangers go and create something? It has been pretty sort of passive over the second half. I know they're in the lead, but supporters, you just want a couple more goals or something like that. Here's Tillman. Tillman was there also. Blocked again there by Hart and Midlothian. Here comes Kent now. Finds a way through to Tavernier. Tavernier pushing forward. Oh, and I think it's going to be a yellow card this time for Humphrey. Just the way he played it. I'm not sure where that came from. I'll have to look at the replay. Ball came in. 3-1 to Arsenal, by the way. Arsenal take a giant lead towards back to the top of the table. And this time it's Xhaka there in the North London derby. 3-1 up in that game now there for Arsenal. It looks like all 3 points are wrapped up. And Arsenal will have the bragging rights. 2 big games out of the way for them, to be fair. To be fair, they did lose to Man U, but yeah, Arsenal doing not too bad. Here's Sands moving forward again. Plays it to his national teammate, Tillman. And now away through here for Barisic again. Tillman back on the ball. Tillman goes all the way back over to Lundstrom. Scholak. Tillman. Tillman forward yet again. Another opportunity here for Ryan Kent. Kent now finds Tavernier. Tavernier down the right-hand side. Flicks it onto John Lundstrom. And again, blocked away there by Hearts. And again, goes out for another throw-in. Jim says he just wants to see it end like this with no knocks. Yeah, we want a couple more goals, man. So like 4-0 or something like that. You need to try and get the goal difference up. What's the difference between Celtic and Rangers in terms of goal difference? It is quite significant, I think. So it is one of them. I'll have a look, actually. Yeah, goal difference. Yeah, Celtic have 12 more goals than Rangers. So, yeah, just goes to show. I mean, it rarely comes down to sort of goal difference anyway, the league title. But, you know, just say if it did. You still want to have the upper hand there. Ryan Kent wins himself a free kick there on the edge of Hearts' box. Another opportunity now here for Rangers. From a set piece, can they get a delivery in there? Rangers with yet another opportunity. Free kick in a good position. Usual guys around the ball. Barisic and Tavernier. I think Barisic is going to take this one, though. As Rangers look to eye up a third. Going to the final sort of 22 minutes here at Tynecastle Park. Hearts 0, Rangers 2. The goal scorer of the 2 goals is currently off the park. It is Morelos. The only striker up there for Rangers now. Barisic sends it in. Opportunity for Morelos. Oofed. And that was a save there. Rabbi Montondo looked to try and make something happen, but it would have been offside anyway. But yeah, Morelos nearly getting onto something there. But as I say, it would have been offside either way. Yeah, Tillman just made his run too early, I think. Yeah, it wasn't Morelos who got caught offside. It was Tillman. Gordon hits it over the top. Another headed away there again by Sands. Hearts now just looking to see this one out. Here comes Atkinson again. Atkinson goes forward, hits it over the top. Halliday heads it back down. Back over to another chance here for Heart of Midlothian as they drive forward. Blocked there by Rangers again. And now here comes Herring. Ryan Kent giving chase. Comes back over to Hearts again, though, as they look to try and flick this through. Tillman tries to win the ball also. Tillman very, very strong there. Rangers looking to summon up a counter-attack. Here comes Morelos. Morelos coming down that right-hand side. Here's another opportunity. That was a good chance there for Alfredo. But again, just goes wide of the post, and that's going to go out for a goal kick here for Hart and Gordon. Here's Lundstrom. Back over to Tavernier again. Tavernier over the top. Finds Davis. Davis down back through to Tavernier once again. Morelos flicks it on. Blocked there again, and that goes back out for another throw in here for Hearts. Andy Halliday getting onto this one. Halliday goes forward yet again. And Gordon playing out from the back. Morelos is there also. Again, Hearts over the top. Is Davis now. Now to the keeper, back through to McGregor. Lundstrom. Blocked there again by him. Here's Barisic. Goldson. Goldson goes forward yet again. This game's sort of boring itself out. Rangers just keeping possession, passing the ball around. It's just, sort of like, going out into sort of embers is a bit of a boring sort of second half compared to the first. Really, really entertaining. But the second half, man, Jesus, nothing really been going on in it. The two Ferry says, "Come on, Motherwell." Assist for Matondo. Yeah, it was a good pass there by Matondo, to be fair. But as I said, just nothing in it. But it looks like the Hearts fans are leaving after their trip. It looks like everybody's getting soaking wet as well. Do Hearts not have a roof over their stand or something? It literally looks like everyone's getting absolutely obliterated by the rain. Goes out for a corner, though, for Hearts. This could hand them a lifeline. Snodgrass to send it in. Snodgrass takes it into the danger area. Headed away there by Rangers. It was back out, though, for Grant. Grant finds a way through here again for Hearts. Over the top once more. Snodgrass there again. Looking to receive it. Rangers need to defend here. I think the game's completely finished. So falling asleep at the wheel would allow Hearts to get back into the match, which is a Rangers thing to do, actually. To concede right now and then just make it a really nervous last 10 minutes. And there was a shot there. It was a good opportunity there, by the way. And that's cleared away. Rangers have got a protest there in their away end. I'm not sure what it said, but something about ticket prices, I'm thinking. No, he took it. Fleming now. Hearts there, by the way. Ganelli almost getting Hearts back into the match, but it would have made it a very, very exciting last 15 minutes. Ball over the top once more now, though, for Rangers. Headed away there by Hearts again. Lundstrom back on the ball. Cleared away again there by Hearts. It's Tavernier. Tavernier forward. Here's Lundstrom again. Morelos there also. Blocked there by Hearts. Hearts are really having a go here, by the way. It's going to be a free kick now here for Rangers as Ganelli brings down Barisic. No, but I just don't think this... I don't think this is a 10-men thing, Ray. I just think this is a Rangers thing. Whenever Rangers have got a 2-goal lead, you'll never see them attack anymore. They just rest there. They just take it easy. Here's Tillman. Tillman into the area. Here's an opportunity, though, there for Matondo. Just as I said that, it was a good opportunity there for Rangers, but nothing come of it. But yeah, I would just always feel the case under Gio. That's what Rangers sort of play like. Usually get one goal and just sit off and sit back, relax. 2 goals, they've wrote down 3 points. So yeah, it is. I would like to see them just really go for it. Here's Tillman again. Morelos makes a run back through to Tavernier once more. Tavernier into the danger area, looking to try and create something. Header, Kent. Oh, it's Tillman. How has he missed that? How has he missed that? It was a good opportunity there for Tillman. Somehow the ball stayed out the back of the net. How the heck did Tillman miss that? Rangers should have had this game wrapped up. Here comes Davis again. Davis goes forward. Back through to Rabbi Montondo, though. Tavernier's there also. Nice bit of skill there from Rabbi. Here's Davis. Morelos. Nice flick. Here's Tavernier. Tavernier on the turn, through to Morelos, and there's the goal. It's 3-0 to Rangers, and that's that. 3 points wrapped up here, and Alfredo Morelos back amongst the goals once again, and Rangers 3, Hearts 0, and that will put Rangers top of the table for a couple of hours at least before Celtic take on Motherwell at 3 o'clock. But there you go. Rangers 3, Hearts 0, Sholak 2, and Morelos gets 1 as well as a substitute. Fantastic little finish there for Rangers. Nice little flick on there by Tavernier as well. Another assist for him. Yeah, good to see Morelos back amongst the goals again. Loves it, doesn't he? Big Alfredo, man. Keeps chill in the job, says Merchant. No, you know what? I think this was probably Rangers, obviously apart from the Champions League games, but you look at the other games and you think, look, these are quite doable ones for Rangers, really. I'm actually looking at the other matches there. So the next matches for October, they've got, obviously Liverpool. Let's go for a league game. So St. Mirren at home. Motherwell away. That could be a tricky one. Dundee at home. Livingston at home, and then Aberdeen at home, and then that's that for October. So most of them, apart from the Motherwell game, they've only got one away game there, obviously playing Champions League, but I think this was the hardest one to get out of the way. I think this was the real stumbling block of a game to get out of the way. And now they should really be going on to win all the other matches, especially the home ones. Here comes Lundstrom again. Here's Morelos. Morelos looking for another goal himself. Here comes Davis into the area. Another little flick on there by Matondu. And Rangers looking for a fourth now. Yeah, of course, Liverpool was a tough game. I'm saying domestically in the league. Do you know what I mean? I'm saying the league matches. Here comes Barisic again. Barisic into the area. Takes the shot. That goes over the bar and out. Out for another goal kick. But guys, a very, very busy week of Scottish football. As I say, we've got Celtic versus Motherwell after this one. Then there's Rangers versus Liverpool, or Liverpool versus Rangers, should I say, on Tuesday. Then Celtic travel over to Leipzig to take on RB Leipzig. So, yeah, plenty of games coming thick and fast for October. I think everyone's playing about 9 times. So, yeah, we have got a busy week. Celtic then play St Johnstone on Saturday. And then Rangers take on St Mirren. So, yeah, plenty of games coming up. Fashion Sakala is going to be coming on now for the final sort of 12 minutes. Can he make something happen here for Rangers? Not really been used that much. Sakala. And as I say, he comes on to replace Rabbi Montondo. He's played a good game. I think this is probably his best game he's played, Rabbi. Got an assist. Now it's all about seeing this game out. Barisic, Tavernier. Back through to Goldson again. Goldson finds Barisic once more. Now is another chance here for the Jazz. Goldson and over the top. Morelos there again. And he tries to make something happen, but that's cleared away there by Hearts. Blonde highlights need redone there for Morelos. You know. Here's Gordon back on the ball. 5 likes away from the big 100, guys. I've got a bit OCD, so please do hit that like button. And as I said, subscribe as well. We've got another 90 minutes to try and hit our target of 20,000. We're now only 38 subscribers away from the big time, guys. 20,000. 38 away from 20,000. Mental. Did well with the ball, though, there that time. Hits it over the top again. Here come Hearts once more. Yeah, Rangers are looking better. They have played. I know. It went down to 10 men, but look, Rangers were 2-0 up at that point. Do you know what I mean? They were in a really, really good position. I felt, it's been night and day compared to some of the performances that we've been putting in prior to the international break. So, it's been a good one, especially for an away match. Rangers have struggled away from home under Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, not just this season, but since he sort of arrived. So, it is quite good, the fact that Rangers managed to sort that bit out. You'll see the two Ferrer. You'll see it, mate. You'll see it, buddy. You'll see, my man. Here comes Rabbi. Here's Sakala. Sakala on the ball again now. Here's another opportunity here for the Jazz. Can they go get a fourth? Morelos down that right-hand side. Another opportunity here again. And that's blocked there by Hart again. Forward now for Lundstrom. Lundstrom back over the top. Lundstrom forward. Chance here for Tavernier. Tavernier into the area. Here's Morelos now again. Opportunity for Sakala. On the turn. Can he get a shot away? And offside there for Rangers. I think Davis gets his shot away, but the flag went up anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. As I say, that goes out for a goal kick. Who scored the third? It was Alfredo. Rangers forever. It was Alfredo. If you're looking for a striker, number 9 for Rangers, Antonio Jola. Somewhere in the box he scored, and the Rangers boys adore him, Antonio Jola. Here's Kent again. Ball forward once more here for McGregor. Now here's Goldson. Goldson again here for Rangers. Davo. Flicked on there again by Matondu. Now another chance here for the Jazz once more. Davo. Sands. Only 7 minutes to play here in Edinburgh. It's Rangers 3-0 up. They are coasting towards all 3 points. That's a certainty, but how many goals will they get? Here's Morelos again. Blocked by Hearts once more. Here's Tavernier. Sakala. Sakala down that right-hand side. Another opportunity here again. Morelos trying to get the ball out of his feet. And now here's Tillman. And again blocked by them once more. Rangers could have had a good few goals in this game. I'm liking that one there. Big Tillman. Nice block, though, by the Hearts player, by the Grant there. It's going to go out for a corner kick. Into the danger area once again. It's blocked there by Hearts. And that goes back out for Hearts ball. Distributes it out. How far Hearts, the 10 men of Hearts, going to get the ball? It is Humphreys. So prior to the red card, he looked like a creative outlet for them, trying to create stuff up and down that left-hand side. Is Halliday again. Halliday's been playing for Rangers in this game, hasn't he? He's not done anything, has he? For Hearts. Ball forward again. Now is Davis. Davo forward again. Does well with the ball. Back into the area to Sands. Sands into the area again. Here's Lundstrom. Goldson. Goldson goes back forward. And the chance for Lundstrom. Tavernier. Matondu. Matondu again now with another opportunity. Into the area. Lundstrom was trying to get there, but again just cleared away by Hearts again. Oh, did he? No, I never said no. I wasn't taking a piss out of Halliday. I'm just joking. Here's Lundstrom again. Tillman. 5 minutes to go here at Tynecastle. Hearts 0, Rangers 3. The Gunners 3-1 as well. They're coasting to a 3-goal lead. Fair play to them. 3-1, Jesus. Say Arsenal showing a bit of intent there to actually try and go and win the league title. I do think it'll be City. I think City will win the league, but I mean, can you write off Arsenal? I don't know. Beating their London rivals 3-1. Here's Tavernier again. Tavernier goes forward once. In fact, goes back the way. Here's Sands again. Sands goes forward. Goldson. Or should always go 2 strikers up front. People don't play that way anymore, man. Really, it's quite an outdated way. 2 up top, I think. Here's Morelos again. Morelos pushing forward, looking for his second goal. Is Kent. Good tackle there by Hearts, just outside the box. Had to time it perfectly and did. And now Hearts can go the other way and looking to try and summon up on a counter attack. Ball goes back out of play though. Merchant says Motherwell's getting it today. Yeah, I can see Celtic winning that one, of course. Here's Lundstrom. Back through here to Goldson again. Nice little touch there into Tav. Goldson back over on the other side. Now here comes Davis. Davis to Lundstrom. I'm going to hit it over the top here for Rangers. I hope you saw that out, Scottish Ray, mate. I hope you saw that one out. Here's Goldson again. I'd say Rangers just happy to see this one out by the looks of things. Here's Sands now again. Kent. Goldson. Davo. Tavernier. Well, 3-0. What is the score? It's 3-0, guys. It's 3-0. Good to see Kyle H. Long time no see, sir. Long time no see. Ball forward, Tavernier again. Kent. Kent forward again now. Can Rangers go get that 4th? Cleared again by Smith. Goes back out for another throw in here for Rangers. Taken quickly. Here's Tillman again. Now through to John Lundstrom. Lundstrom eyeing up an opportunity. Here's Morelos. Plays it into Sakala. And there's Morelos. And then he nearly gets his 2nd and Rangers 4th. But just goes wide of the post there that time. Another opportunity. Morelos looked sharp there. Just couldn't quite get that one on target. So close as well. Should have done maybe a little bit better there, Morelos, to be fair. Happy days, Carl H. Good to hear from you, man. Enjoy your time off, bro. Enjoy your time off. There's another chance now here again for Sands. Goldson. Goldson pushing forward. Trying to play into Tavernier. Hearts clear that one away though. It's Snodgrass. Back over to Halliday. Kolak is better than Morelos. Yeah, you know what I mean. So far, definitely on form. He's looking like a top player. Like the numbers he's producing. I think 8 and 8 in the league, 11 and 14, including 6 Champions League games. That ain't a bad return for a £2 million striker. That's what you want. That's what Rangers have been crying out for a long time. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. Here's Morelos again. Goldson, Sands. I don't think there's going to be that much stoppage time, by the way. You think Kolak and Morelos can play from the start? Nah, I don't think so. 2 strikers up top is a thing of the past, really. Here's Sakala, by the way. That probably should be that. I don't think there's going to be that much stoppage time added on here at the end at Tynecastle. As I say, I think that will be that, guys. Dalton forward is... Oh, it's going to be 2 minutes, to be fair. Here's Tillman. Tillman into the area once more. Here's Kent. Kent pushing forward yet again now. Rangers looking for a fourth. It's Kent. Oh, it's in the back of the net. And Ryan Kent finally has a goal. And, 4-0 now here for the Jazz. Rangers... top of the table, 4-0, 4 goals away from home against Hearts as well. Unbelievable result. And Ryan Kent finally scores a goal. Usually when he takes a shot, they usually end up out of the stadium. So yeah, credit there to Ryan Kent for scoring a goal. Happy days. Rangers 4, Hearts 0. And as I say, game is done. A minute to go, and that will be that. Nielsen cannot beat Rangers. Stendhal got 2 wins on the bounce against Rangers in a short reign. Yes, Kento says RFC 56. Scottish Ray says we want 6. Yeah, I mean, it's done now, innit? Michael says Nielsen out ASAP. Nah, I don't think Nielsen out. I think Nielsen's a good manager, to be honest with you, man. I think he's a good manager. It's not his fault. Look, he went to play. Look, credit. Some teams don't play against Rangers and Celtic and just park the bus. If Hearts want to close that gap between the old firm, they have to play against them. They can't just sit back and play for a draw, you know? And I think, with 11 men on the field, they were playing quite well. Of course, look, the difference was Rangers took their chances with Kolak. But I didn't think Hearts played particularly bad in the first half. And I don't think they played particularly bad in the second half either. But look, 10 men is the situation. It catches up with everybody. So, yeah, I don't think you should be jumping the gun and saying Nielsen out. I think he's a good manager, to be fair. But yeah, guys, that's me anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, a big win. I will be back in 40 minutes for Celtic versus Motherwell. So you go somewhere, go get yourself a brew and all that. But yeah, guys, be back in 40 minutes time. Everyone's invited. Rangers fans, Celtic fans, Hearts fans, Motherwell fans, everybody.